boys and girls, children all ages, because I'm your favorite random man, Shoots King at YouTube. Terrence was in the building today. And welcome, guys, to episode 32.
I said, this mother.
But before I continue, guys, again, I want to just say, if y'all haven't watched my live stream on Far Cry, where we left that stuff, we just found out that our hero right now, Jinzo, is Revan. And as soon as I find Malak, where the heck he at? Man, I got time to play these games. Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on.
Oh, it's on, boy. No, hold on. Force resistance, force lightning. Continue. Yeah, that's we actually did the same thing. It hurt, didn't it? Ah! Force resistance, baby. Force resistance, sucker. Let's go.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty.
I know.
But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi! I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too...
Yeah, I don't want to leave you, bastard. No! Yeah,
Door's sealed. We can't get past it. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk. Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
But, yeah, man. Just knowing that your character is, Revan was a big shocker to me back in the day. It still kind of is now. Wee. I think the last Starmer we had to find is on Korban. Your aim sucks. You can never hit the mark.
Touch this.
It's minigame time again.
We try to play some games.
I was hoping we had to do this, but we're doing it. Was it 5? No, 6. Come on. I don't think I hit that time. Kind of like break. Wait, stop breaking the glass. It shocked me.
What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malak. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Malak won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
What's this?
So fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malak said, or should I?
All right, I'm gonna set this.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
I wish it was.
The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me in Leviathan.
I should spell Leviathan right.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Yeah.
Just a few flashes.
Yes, that's it.
Nothing Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malak, we've had his old Sith master right at our side.
I mean, I can't blame him for getting mad.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
Okay.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malak who gave
Right.
to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far.
Revan. Right there. Revan.
About me, I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you.
What?
More off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Canners.
Defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this...
This is actually kind of, yeah, this is actually cool. HK.
I am experiencing something.
I need to bring you more with me some too, HK.
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master. Observation. That is unnecessary, Master. My intent is not hostile. I am receiving no combat override commands. Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which
Right.
have been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
Me.
Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions.
Hold on. Let's see here.
On return.
Let me turn the TV down. I'm looking at my little monitor and it's like some of the audio coming through.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It is a
Let's turn it down just a bit.
to see you again, Master.
Well, that makes sense.
Observation. Indeed, I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow, what are the chances of that happening?
The Force.
About the Force here.
Right, but said.
Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point. I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Yeah,
I trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I? I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during
yes.
but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Again, I get it, but get off stuff.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry.
Yes.
I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget.
Wait, what about Juhani? Where's she at?
As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover.
Yeah, there's one more star map we need to find.
Save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith that something was wrong with it. the man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Let's see. I did not know who that rabbit was. I'm not him. Perhaps he.
It is
He-
good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail. Thank you for placing your confidence in me.
I should pay you flattering, John, but it's good.
As well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Ah, yo, Codger.
On your mind, do
Yeah. What did you?
yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
Okay.
Or for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing? I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny. All of that. Breath like a bantha.
You know it's really-
Very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Six was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him.
Oh, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that
Ooh, destiny.
bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
That's where it has a point, old man. I hate this one.
Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. Talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young.
I gotta check out the other planet first before I go to core, man.
At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How you dumb?
Let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us to the bridge of his ship for questioning. And that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Crate.
Well,
Ain't go on.
decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or this could have just been gurgling. Anyway, finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
This man having too much time.
Run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man.
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero.
Sort of.
Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoot.
Shoo. Here's something. So we can go to Yavin?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Uh, I'm glad to hear that.
Revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite
Yeah,
knowing
I told you
the
that,
darkness
Carl.
inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back. And then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Even though he has Jolie remind. Oh, okay.
Got something on your mind, dude?
You actually say right.
Oh, I never did I?
No, you didn't. You know, I didn't have to.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you could make it around this part of the galaxy without me? But don't answer that. At any rate,
Yeah. You don't want me
already told
to
me
answer that, Jolie.
to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on. To bed. I'm old and tired. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I bet you
I don't
to stay in one
know.
room for more
You
than
tell me.
5 minutes. And then there's all
Oh, yeah. Stretch right quick.
I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
So what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off. As if
Literally, I did a live stream
something is
and I'm
very
tired.
about you.
But I want to get these 2 Star Wars videos
Sure, you don't
recorded.
need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick. Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere.
Oh,
I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad. Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Well, you want to talk?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing
You're very confusing. You're very elusive, Jolie.
does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative.
God dang it, Jolie. All right. What time is it? I was trying to actually get to the. Cool. Here we go.
I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer.
Oh, stretch.
Trying to frame him.
Good.
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Oh, I got nothing better to do. All right, so crying out loud, Jesus, it took me all forever to get here. But anyway, so we're gonna stop it right here, guys. Yeah, I know it wasn't that much. Again, this one was not that much action, a little bit more talking. we probably need a lot more talking. We do the next part. Then after that, we're gonna hopefully, if I can get it done all in one swell swoop in the next episode. Next time we go back to Yavin and have fun with that. If they let me go back to Yavin. But anyways, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment around the side. We do have those cookies. And please, I'm gonna say again, please, you guys stay random. I'll see y'all.
I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's blurry face and I care what you think.